Hello, I'm Llewellyn King, the host of MECFS Alert, which I founded 4 years ago with my colleague, Deborah Woroff, who lives in New York. There have been some developments, political developments, that I think are quite important. One is, in England, a woman called Yvette Hooper, a very prominent member of the Labour Party, has come out and said that she suffered from ME. Whether she did or not is not the issue. She had for a while all the symptoms and deeply believes that she was a victim of this terrible disease. That's important because she's a leader in the Labour Party, may become its prime leader, and by chance could be Prime Minister one day. She's fairly young, very ambitious, and that's quite significant because that is a high person of visibility and a political clout in the British government who can help, and can help if she is constantly reminded that there's a large suffering community with an anger that she knows about from her days as a patient. Likewise, there's some movement in the US. I listened to Elizabeth Warren, senior senator from Massachusetts recently, and the thing that struck me is that one of her issues is the National Institutes of Health and funding of health research. She says that it is underfunded, and getting more funding is one of her priorities. That is quite important. Another political person who's emerging as a consequence to ourselves is Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana. He is a doctor. He asked very hard questions of NIH. He has grilled the head of it, Collins, on how money is allocated, how decisions are made, etc. He is an important player, and what I believe we should now do is target those people, make sure that they are on all the mailing lists, that they get the mail, so they see programs, that they know and are reminded constantly, even relentlessly, that there are 1 million people in America and who knows, 17, 18 million suffering every day in the world with ME. They need to be reminded. Political memories are short, the pressures are great. Get them on the mailing list, write to them. You can write to Yvette Cooper at the House of Commons in London and get her email address, or look it up, or have a colleague in Britain look it up. And likewise, you can get all the information off the internet for Senator William, he goes by Bill, but William Cassidy, a junior senator from Louisiana. Another development, I've been talking to a very savvy senior manager at one of our great universities. He's also a brain researcher himself. And he told me that the way to go about this, of getting adequate funding for ME, is the way that I have always believed it should be done. Constant pressure on the Congress. He says the Congress is what counts. Now, he is in the struggle a lot himself. He does not want me to use his name because it would make life more difficult for him. But he definitely told me that we must work on the Congress, we must find friends in the Congress, and we must get publicity for the disease. What we do behind closed doors is important, but what we do in public is more important. And we only need one major political figure on our side to change everything. As I've said in previous broadcasts, I'm a great believer in the power of one person. What one person can do, we need to find that person. We need to find them in the Congress, maybe a celebrity, but somehow we've got to find that person who speaks for those who suffer and cannot be heard and need to be heard. So the government does its duty and spends our tax dollars where they should be spent on research on this disease and other ignored diseases. Research is a tremendous payback for the nation. Research works. There's an old saying, and some conservatives actually like to use it, that if you pay for something, you get more of it. They use it, applying to things that they don't think we should have. But if you apply it to research, you get more of it, you get more solutions, you get more products, you get more of everything, and the nation wins because it gets more prosperity. It is a story worth telling, it is a pressure group worth belonging to, and you know, and I know, that the need is immense. To summarize, these are people you should contact. Elizabeth Warren, Senior Senator from Massachusetts. William Cassidy, Junior Senator from Louisiana. In England, Yvette Cooper at the Houses of Parliament. You can write there, or you can find her email on the internet. It is not hard. A little research, big reward. Keep them on the list. When you write about it, if you mention them on social media, put their names in there and let them see it. Pressure works. It is absolutely essential. Thank you.